Road rage incidents are happening more and more across the Austin area, leading to crashes, roadside confrontations, even shootings in some cases, sometimes coming with deadly consequences.
A recent study shows Texas ranks the highest of all states for road rage incidents involving guns, with Austin being among the top 25 cities.
Tonight, KVUE's Darren Shaharan examines how common road rage has become in Austin and speaks with some of the grieving families of those behind the statistics.
This was her last picture taken that night.
J.R. Lopez's entire home is a shrine dedicated to honoring his daughter, Miranda Lopez.
I keep this here because I don't want anybody going in there.
His daily routine?
This is what I do every day.
Starts here, in her room. These are the clothes she was wearing.
I love you, Mama.
That night. Nearly 4 years ago.
That's what I do every day. I miss her so much.
Miranda was a victim of road rage. On the day after Christmas in 2020, police records show she was riding home with her sister when they honked at someone driving erratically. That driver pulled behind their car and fired several gunshots, killing 21-year-old Miranda.
I have so much hatred and anger just for what was done to my family. My daughter taken for no reason, for literally no reason. She was so kind. She was so into her family.
Miranda worked at HEB while attending Austin Community College with the goal of transferring to Texas State to study criminal justice.
She was always focused on school.
A month earlier, November 25th, 2020, the day before Thanksgiving, another young life was taken during road rage.
It's just an emptiness that isn't filled by anything. It's a whole person that's missing in our family.
Police records show 20-year-old Omar Mongia pulled out in front of someone. That driver in the white sedan seen here followed Omar and later fired shots, hitting him and his passenger, causing a rollover crash.
It just doesn't make sense. It was unnecessary, it was reckless, and unfortunately it can happen to anyone.
Anna De La Bureta is one of Omar's older sisters.
When my brother died, a part of me died with him. And that part, my life was forever changed.
At the time, Omar had just moved to Del Valley to live with his fiance and their baby.
He was caring, he loved his family. He had a son. His son was only 5 months old when this happened, so he was really excited to become a father.
In January 2021, Austin police discovered both cases had the same suspects, Jonathan Zavala and Manuel Huerta, suspects in nearly a dozen other road rage incidents.
I don't know that there can be enough justice for someone that has no remorse.
Zavala and Huerta agreed to plead guilty to murder. Zavala was sentenced to 15 years in prison. Huerta, 35 years.
He could have gotten a life sentence, and that still wouldn't have brought my brother back.
That's not punishment. My family has to deal with this the rest of our lives.
Austin police confirms there have been 8 road rage deaths in Austin since 2019. Police data we obtained show more than 650 total road rage incidents over the last 5 years, with 62 in 2020. That more than doubled in 2021 with 161 incidents. There were 182 in 2022. Incidents went down some in 2023 to 132. And so far in 2024, 118 road rage cases.
As you see Austin grow, you see more of these incidents happen.
But APD Detective Randy De Luna says those are just the incidents APD knows about.
Sometimes you have people that are victims that don't want to call and report it, but it is hard to document.
Hard to track, because road rage itself isn't a crime unless someone makes a threat with a weapon, commits assault, or worse, homicide.
If you feel like you are the target of an aggressive driver, contact 911.
De Luna says the best way to avoid becoming a victim is not to engage.
Don't tailgate. Don't speed. don't weave in traffic, and no erratic braking, things like that. But if you do find yourself next to an aggressive driver, the thing that I would recommend is slow down, let them pass, stay clear from that person.
Something J.R. Lopez wishes his daughters could have done.
I feel hopeless, you know. I feel like I'm never going to get better. I feel like I'm never going to be the same. I'm not the same.
Now, he can only try to keep Miranda's memory alive.
When I look at this picture, I think she was so happy at that moment. She had no idea what was coming, you know, and that's how I want to remember her.
APD says if you find yourself in a road rage incident, stay away from that angry driver. Call 911 and stay online with the dispatcher. Find a public space to park and try to give as much information as you can. Darenisha Heron, KVUE News.
Thank you so much, Darenisha. And you can find a link to that national road rage study and more information with this story right now on our website, kvue.com.